Hello there, JRF community. Wanted to offer a quick little connection meditation experience for all of you for this week. I know it's Tuesday, February 9th. I should have done it yesterday. Lots of little things going on around here. So anyway, please join me in taking a couple nice deep breaths. Okay. We're going to invite you with your eyes closed. Take that slide of light right behind your eyes and hop on that slide. And let's follow that light down your throat, through your collarbones. I almost said collarbones, that was cute. And the end point of that slide, nice and gentle, no falling on your bum, is right in your heart space. We'd like you to visualize a lovely chair or some place to relax and lounge and get comfortable in your inner self. And you may notice a bookcase or some sort of an arrangement, a collection of something. And they're just a little disorderly. So we're going to come in while you're relaxed and we're going to tidy up this collection. Some of you may like the idea that this collection is your emotions and the layers of emotions that you can feel in your humanness. And that when your operating system is orderly and tidy, you have equal access to all the emotions you like best, right next to all the emotions that you like least. So confusion is right next to clarity, and sadness is right next to joy, and anger is right next to hope. And worry is right next to comfort. There we go. So we're just tidying up these cases, helping you feel the equal access you always have. Some of these emotional layers are noisy and demanding and needy, and they can feel all-consuming. Those of you that are master worriers, right? Worry can feel like the only thing that's there. And nice and quiet right next to the worry is the comfort that you offer yourself, the comfort of Creator, of Origin, of God. That's always available when we allow it in and when we remember it's there, even in the worry, even in the sadness. It's confusing though, isn't it? There's the normal operating system of our humanness that sort of feels like we can only have one emotional layer plugged in at one time. Like I am just angry, or I am just sad, or I'm just joyful. I don't feel anything else. When really they're all plugged in always at the same time. We're just not using those appliances. The toaster's plugged in, there's just no toast in it. They're all ready to go. That's so cool. This is complicated equipment though. Now, one layer of you might be also thinking, how on earth how is it okay to choose to allow for comfort and joy and optimism when there's evidence that is inappropriate? Well, that's what mastery is for, isn't it? That you're inserting those positive emotional states and feelings where the setting doesn't call for it, where it feels like it doesn't belong, but you want it there. You want it there. For you and for everyone. Because when your lives are dictated by the situation, you are limited. Where you choose and recognize, yes, there's something to be sad about, but I don't only want to be sad. I want to feel loved and I want to feel loving. I want to be remorseful and hopeful at the same time, even though parts of me will never make sense of that. I have more than that part of me that I'm capable of. That I can do things all the time that don't make sense as an upgrade and an update to what I am and what this is. It takes more energy though, doesn't it? It's so common for humans to take the scene and setting and let the body, the operating system of the human, just go on some sort of autopilot, dictated fully by that setting and scene. There's no creator energy there, though. It's not even interesting. It's draining, actually. So when you give yourself permission that you can insert something else into the scene and the setting, that's where things get interesting. I just wrapped up a session with one of you, and the silly but kind of fun, very real example was, what if there's like a tornado warning somewhere, and there's like the one neighbor that has the perfect basement or the perfect shelter from the storm, and the whole area just kind of gathers there. It's like the perfect little storage shed or something out by the barn. And everybody knows to go to the Johnsons if there's ever a tornado in the area. And you're all down there and it's quiet and there might be a little bit of crying. There might be some animals that are feeling the stress and tension, right? And there you are thinking, I don't want to just be scared. And you start just bringing up conversations, asking people about their grandkids, just adding something else to the realness of a tornado warning. Does it feel inappropriate? Partly, to the layers of self that would rather not be in a tornado shelter. But also, I mean, that time can go. I'm from Minnesota. There can be hours that are sometimes spent in undercover during some storm. And it is fun to experiment with inserting another layer of experience that otherwise would not be there. Is it awkward? Is there part of you that feels like I don't feel brave enough to do that? You're not gonna be forcing anybody to have a light-hearted or even enjoyable conversation. You're not forcing anybody. You're just offering it. You're not telling anyone they shouldn't be afraid. You're not jamming down anyone's, taking over someone's mind. You're just offering another layer of experience alongside the other obviousness of the experience. And who knows what can happen? What if they're singing with those who want to sing? What if there's little kids what if there's an 8-year-old in there that would love to be singing their favorite song and not just listening to the wind howl or the dog whine? We lose that freedom in some ways as we get older. We get inflexible and rigid and more trained to be appropriate for the setting. I don't want to be appropriate for the setting. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be disrespectful. But I want to see always how much better we can make a situation. It does take some courage and some bravery. But when you recognize you're not forcing it on anyone, you're not trying to get in anyone's way. You don't want to bother somebody that's busy worrying. But for those that are interested in another experience, I mean, you could try it out and just wait and maybe see if somebody else is going to do it. But if they don't and you wish they would, then just look to yourself. Because your little collection here is all tidy now. Ready for you to insert whatever you want to insert in any scene, in any setting of your life. Okay? Good job. Nice deep breath. Some of you are energetically drained and are feeling like I do not have what it takes to be that inspired right now, Jill. That's okay. Then will you just take my hug? I'm sorry if you're not feeling like yourself right now. That's okay. These other layers of you that are capable of joyful exuberance are ready to go whenever you are. And it may take less energy than you think it will. Being tired and sad and worried and concerned takes a lot of energy. So when you're ready to let other energies flow alongside those energies, you'll probably feel like you have more than enough energy and feel more than inspired. Inspired, spirit within, running freely and flowing beautifully. Just try it out, okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye for now.